Hello, boys and girls. Mr. Vitale again. Sure miss you guys. But hey, today's topic is mindfulness. Mindfulness. Take a deep breath with me. Take another one. And one more. For those of you that were doing that, you were just being mindful. You were simply focusing on one thing intently for that short period of time. That was your breath. Something that you carry with you throughout your day. You know, all of us breathe in, breathe out thousands and thousands of times throughout every day. And rarely do we ever take a moment to think about that. Think about each one. That's being mindful. Take another one with me. Now, I think it's important from time to time to quiet our bodies down. Become more conscious about what we're actually doing, rather than just kind of being on autopilot and just flowing through things throughout our day. And one way we can do that is to focus on our breath. So an activity we're going to do here for the next 60 seconds is simply that. Just pay attention to your breath. What does it feel like breathing in? What does it feel like breathing out? Okay? What does it sound like? How slow can you make it? How deep can you make it? And just for 60 seconds, that's all we're going to focus on. I'll keep track of the time. You guys simply focus on your breath. We'll be back in a minute. Begin. And take one more deep breath. Well, I got a question for you. During those 60 seconds, did any of you have any distracting thoughts? Anything enter your mind where it took you away from your breath for a minute? Maybe you were thinking, where'd Mr. Vitale go? Why did my screen go black? Think Mr. Vitale's still there? Did he leave us? Is he still breathing? Or maybe you were thinking, what was that sound I just heard outside? Or maybe your dog or your cat ran by and you focus on them for a minute. Maybe you're outside like I am right now and you hear some birds and all of a sudden you start focusing on that instead. Hey, if any of those things happen to you, hey, you're human. You're a human being. And we have all kinds of thoughts that enter our minds throughout the day and then leave our minds. But with this activity, one of the things that we can do is begin to really focus ourselves and really kind of sharpen our minds into focusing on one thing at a time. You can be mindful in the morning for the couple of minutes that you brush your teeth. And all that you focus on is on those strokes up and down, left and right, here and there. If you help your mom and dad around the house, you can be mindful of doing the dishes, vacuuming the floor, reading a book for a short period of time. If somebody calls on the phone, you can really lock your mind in and completely put your focus in on that particular person without distracting thoughts entering. But when those thoughts enter, especially when you're involved in a mindful activity like this, that's okay. So what I want you to do as you explore this is accept those thoughts. They're going to happen, especially when you're new to this activity. Accept them, but then get back to your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And use that breath to dissolve those thoughts and let those thoughts go. And just get back to being singly focused on this particular moment. When you first begin this activity, just start like we did with 60 seconds. And then at some point in time, maybe try for 2 minutes. Maybe try for 5 minutes. And again, during these periods of time, especially as you're new, when those thoughts come in, let them come in, accept them. And just go back to your breath. Let them dissolve out. Get back to your breathing. With practice, this can evolve into greater periods of time, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, to where you really get into what we would call a meditative state. But meditation doesn't need to be this really difficult topic. It could be something that is very simple to think about. It's just going to your breath, quieting your body down, and existing just in your focus in this particular moment. And when you get there, just like I am right now with you, it's beautiful. Until next time.